Welcome, Ross Wars, to another edition of the Monday Night Miracle. We're gonna get into some of these matchups real quick here and do a little recap of the weekend. Hope everybody had a pretty good weekend. Mine was all right. It's kind of chilled all weekend. Worked Saturday, but got to just kind of relax and hang out around the house watching games yesterday. So that was kind of nice. So we're just gonna dive into it and just get through this as quickly as we can for you guys. Just jump over here. Get into our top scores of the week. And let's see where we're at here. All right, we got Quentin Williams with 37, Joe Burrows, Jamar Chase. Those guys had a pretty good day with a 33 and 32. Poona Ford, 32. Matt Ryan, Jonathan Allen, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Tyson Campbell, Josh Allen, Brandon Ayuk, and the list goes on. Pretty good showings from Mike Gesicki, Mark Andrews. But yeah, those are our top scores of the week. So we'll just slide over here and take a look at some of these matchups and just jump right in this, just get through it. Into that game. So we're gonna start over here with the RR side with the matchup, the monster matchup of the week, which was the Unicorns and the Arsenic. Unicorns 3-2, Arsenic 5-0. There's a pretty good 40 points difference right now. The Unicorns have Latavius Murray and Mike Williams going, with Arsenic have Jerry Jeudy. So looks like the Arsenic should be able to hold off the Unicorns on this one. I don't really see them making up that kind of difference with just one extra player, and that being Latavius Murray. Could see some carries though. I mean, could see something, but to make up that kind of difference, you'd have to have a pretty good day. It'd take a miracle, let's put it that way. So the Arsenic will move to 6-0, and the Unicorns will fall to 3-3. So let's take a look and see what kind of help they got this week. So Josh Allen, Breece Hall had a real good day. AJ Brown, but as usual, Haji with his pretty stout defense came through really solid form. Forrest Buckner, Quentin Williams, of course, Alex Highsmith, Demiro Davis, Sheed Evans, Jordan Hicks, Eric Kendricks. I mean, pretty much his main scoring options here did really well for him on his defensive side. So that really helps. So don't ever think your defense won't win you some weeks, because you got a good one there, definitely win you a few. Over here for the Unicorns, we got Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Jonathan Allen, Darius Smith, Xavier Franklin, CJ Mosley, and Harrison Smith, Donovan Wilson, Dave Well, Kyler Gordon. So again, you know, his defense kind of made up for some of the deficiencies that some of these guys up here on this offense may have not been able to live up to their potential for the week, but just not enough. So Arsenic win this one. And we'll move on to our next one. Next one is another divisional matchup with the Legion and the Puffin. The Legion are set at 2-3, Puffin at 1-4. Seems to be 23-point difference for the Legion over the Puffin. The Legion have 4 players going, so they're pretty much banking on tonight being where they get a nice chunk of points. And they have Hopkins, Everett, Hamler, and Gordon going. So some offensive firepower there. Should be able to get him, keep the Puffins at bay. I don't see him, Josh Palmer being the guy. So, yeah, Puffin will lose this one. They'll fall to 1-5. Legion will move up to 3-3. Still in the hunt for the division. Okay, as far as who did what, some pretty low scores at the moment, so we're not going to see a lot of green or double-digit scores here. We got Daryl Henderson, Juju Smith, Schuster, Dawson Knox had a good night, good day. I mean, Derek Brown, Sean Robinson, DeMarcus Lawrence. Pretty much defensively did pretty well for the Puffins. Jermaine Pratt, Tyson Campbell. Seems like that's it. Over here for the Legion, James Bradbury, Nick Bolton, Von Miller, Miles Garrett, BJ Hill. Both of them had pretty good showings from their defense, and pretty okay, I guess. I had Chris Godwin with 16. Justin Jefferson a little under what he's normally gets, but still got over 100 yards for the day. Cooper Kupp, kind of a low end floor for him, I guess you could say. So, yeah, looks like. But the Legion still got 4 guys going tonight, so it could make up a big, huge chunk. I think the projections have them at a little over 320. So yeah, Legion to win this one with the 3-3, and Puffin to fall to 1-5. Into our next matchup. Next matchup, the divisional matchup. I guess they're all divisional matchups, but you know what I mean. The Blitz and the Crunch. This is a pretty good one, or should have been a pretty good one, I guess I can say. The Blitz 5-0, Crunch at 4-1, kind of for the division lead, I guess you would say. And looks like the Blitz are going to pretty much take this one. They do have one player going, and that is Khalil Mack, with Cortland Sutton and DJ Jones going for the Crunch. But you're talking 77 points, 76 points, 75 points plus what Khalil Mack can put up. So probably not going to happen. And the Crunch will fall to 4-2. The Blitz move to remain undefeated at 6-0. As far as highlights over here for the Crunch, my quarterbacks, running backs, Gabriel Davis, nice day. Just Rondell Moore, be out of his projection. Over here defensively, he has Hubbard, TJ Edwards, Micah Parsons. So a few guys on the defensive side that they can't help them out. Over here for the Blitz, it's just he had Roquan Smith. I mean, right at or right below most of the projections. Pittman 26, Kelsey 23, Joe Mixon, Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, they're just all right there, just below. So he just came in under. Nobody really like broke the bank and shot him up there in points. So probably have a hard time getting to 300. Could definitely do it. 23 points. It's doable, I guess. 13 points. My bad. 13. So it's doable, but the Blitz will win this one. Move to 6-0. Crunch down to 4-2. On to our next one. Same chapter. This is for the bottom dweller, who's going to be at the bottom. Right now, it's 38-point difference. And he has one person. Toontown has one person going, and that is, did I miss him? Oh, Derwin James. 38 points. It's doable. I mean, shit, anything. I mean, it's doable, but I don't think it's gonna be able to get it done. Sorry. So I moved the 0-6 Rottweilers, go to 2-4. See if they can sneak into. We're gonna try to sneak into the playoffs here, string some wins together. So we'll see who. We'll see, check out some highlights, player highlights. For the Rottweilers, Joe Burrow, Leonard Fournette, Amari Cooper, Zach Ertz did well. Joku kind of got rid of Holcomb, Murrow, Phillips, Queen, Warner, all did well for him. His linebacker core is pretty solid, so did pretty well for him. Over here for the Toontown, pretty much same linebackers did really well for him. Really kind of shot him up there. Kevon Thibodeau did well. Calais Campbell, Jahad Ward. Defensively, kind of like I don't know, Mooney, Devontae Parker, all kind of in the green here. So Saquon Barkley, still doing Saquon Barkley, nice, pretty good day for him. Just not enough. It's not going to be enough. Sorry about that, Tyler. No win this week for you. So, like I said, Warlocks go to 0-6. Rottweilers 2-4. Down to our next matchup. This is a 2-3 and a 3-2 matchup with the Pigskins and the Unforgiven. And Pigskins are done for the day. Set the bar at 317, which is 137 points, 137 points difference. That's a lot. It's got 6 guys going. So we'll see who's got. Herbert, Eckler, Draymond Jones, Bradley Chubb, Alex Singleton, and Asante Samuel make up 137 points. I mean, it could be done. You're wrong. Projections have it at 100 points, so shit. It could be done, but it's going to be a long shot. I mean, a big long shot for him to get it done. So, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think the Pigskins are going to hold this off and improve to 3-3, even series out. Same thing here. I'm forgiving them with the 3-3 going into the last half of the regular season. So yeah, any highlights? Jimmy G for the Unforgiven. Like I say, he's got 6 guys going. So Zeke, Tyreek Hill, Adam Thielen, and defensively, Frankie, Bobby O'Carey, and Brandon Jones, Xavier McKinney, all do well. Julian Love, Teron Johnson over here for the defense. Danielle Hunter, Christian Wilson, Kyle Pitts. Got him a touchdown. Yay. I mean, that's improvement. Stephon Diggs, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. Miles Sanders did pretty good. So, yeah, I think he set a good enough score to hold off the Unforgiven. So, both of them will leave out of here at 3-3 after this week. So, on to our next matchup, under the PP side of things. We have the Saints and the Mayhem. And right now it's 27 points. 7 points. Gonna need a pretty good day for Sebastian Joseph, 27 points. I mean, it can be done. I mean, it's definitely that's a position where give it a sack or two, couple tackles for losses, So yeah, can be done. I'm not sure that it will. I would certainly not mind it at all because I have Sebastian going too. But anyways, get to that later. So I don't think it's gonna be enough. 27 points is a good little chunk. And I don't think he's put up that many points, maybe 1 week this year so far, even close to that. So yeah, the Mayhem are going to win this one, move to 3-3. The Saints fall to 2-4. And some of the highlights for the Saints were Josh Allen, Adam Thielen, Noah Fant did pretty good. DeForest Buckner, Van Der Esch, Quincy Williams, Teron Johnson, Grant Delpit, all good for him. Winfield got him close, got him a sack. So yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be enough for him. Oh, sorry, guys. Chuck Clark, Tariq Woolen, Xavier Collins, Zadarius Smith. Defense did really well. Quentin Williams, Christian Wilkes, Wilkins, Deron Payne, all did really well over here. Jalen Waddle, Darnell Mooney, Stephon Diggs for her offense. Mac Jones with a big fat 0. Did she not have somebody that started? Oh, that's kind of even worse. Yeah, that's kind of worse. She like pretty much had no quarterback. You had 2 elite, well, 1 elite and 1 okay quarterback. But okay, moving on, Mayhem, moving on. The Mayhem who are going to be 3-3. The Saints are going to fall 2-4. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Rest of the way. So yeah, okay, we're going to move on from that. Okay, this one is the Tremors and the Badgers. Tremors are at 314, still have 2 to go. Badgers are done, pretty much in the books. The Tremor do have 2 players, like I said. They have Josh Palmer and Drew Tranquil going. So just going to add a little more to the pretty good thrashing, I guess you could say, that the Badgers had to take this week. But anyways, let's look at some highlights over here for the Badgers. Not going to be many. Scores are kind of low. So Kenneth Walker, Rondell Moore, like I said, he did okay come out. Dawson Knox, Jaron Reed, Tremaine Edmonds, Miles Jack. I mean, not bad. She had some guys, people did good, just kind of missed a lot of missed projections, a lot of single digits and zeros. A bunch of this. Yeah, that's like half your teams. Single digits. So yeah, that's kind of tough. So over here for the Tremor, quarterbacks really didn't show up for him. Breece Hall, Alan Zard, Michael Pittman, Jonathan Allen, Myles Garrett. Defense came through. Dietrich Wise, Sarah Franklin, Alua Khan, Jose Simmons, Brandon Jones, Taylor Ramsey, all did well for him to give him the win. So they can still get that win and move on to the next. Move on to the next matchup here. Hold on 1 second. And so yeah, Tremor moved to 5-1. Badgers to fall to 1-5. And we'll move it on to the next matchup. It's another one that's pretty much in the books. The Blizzard already have a good lead, and they still have one player going, which is Derwin James. So just going to add some more to it, and definitely got this one won. So the Blizzard are going to win this one over the Falcons. They'll move to 3-3. Falcons fall to 2-4. As far as highlights go, Justin Fields got a little over his projection. Brandon Ayuk, Jamar Chase, Calais Campbell, Alex Highsmith, TJ Edward, Zero White, Kyle Duggar for the Falcons. And for the Blizzard, it's Patrick Mahomes. I guess got a little under his projection, but got him a 20. Singletary, AJ Brown, Mark Andrews did well. Sam Hubbard, Shannon Nawasu, he got him a sack, couple. So that's a good score for him. Jordan Hicks, Chauncey Gardner, Johnson, Julian Love, all do well. So yeah, this one, like I said, it's in the bag. The Blizzard, they're going to move to 3-3, and the Falcons will fall to 2-4. So move on to the next matchup, which is going to be the Koalas and the Panthers. A couple 3-2 teams. Both of them still have some playoff aspirations. So a win here could really boost that. The Koalas have 4 players. The Panthers had 3. There's like 37 points difference. 37 points difference that the Panthers need to make up. He has Austin Eckler, Khalil Mack, and Asante Samuel going. So, but the Koalas have Herbert, Cortland Sutton, DJ Jones, and Alex Singleton. So yeah, no, he's not making that up. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, you could probably make up 37 points, but you can make up all that. On top of it, I think the projections still have it a 60-point game matchup. So favor the Koalas. So I'm gonna have to slide in that direction on that one for sure. But highlights for the Panthers were Zeke did pretty good. Deion Jackson filling in for Jonathan Taylor did really well. Chase Claypool, Zach Ertz, Travis Kelce did really well. Demario Davis, Kyler Gordon, pretty much only highlights on the defensive side. Over here for the Koalas, he had Darrell Henderson, did okay for his opportunities. Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon, putting in some good numbers. Juju, Evans. Defensively, it was Hunter, Mosley, Bobby O. Did really well as far as that goes. Cameron Bynum did okay. And Sean Jenkins did okay as well. But yeah, good win for the Koalas. They're going to move to 4-2. Panthers are going to slide back to 3-3. Still in it though. Still in it. But just not going to win this one. On to our next one. Probably one of our closer ones as far as even the projections read too. The Sharks it's the Sharks against the Tyrants. Both are 1-4. They're both of them trying to get that second win. And the Sharks have 4 players going: Mike Williams, Gerald Everett, Draymond Jones, and Patrick Surtain. So a pretty good lineup there with the Tyrants, who have a 25-point lead. 25-point lead, have Jerry Jeudy and Bradley Chubb going. So Could easily put up 20 apiece there. So it's going to be really close. Now, projection shows the Sharks winning by 4. But it could go the other way. It could go to Nick on this one. Really needs the defense players to really step up and kind of make up for anything that these guys get. Jerry Jeudy need a really good night to kind of match what Mike Williams does. Tough one. I guess I got to pick one. I really don't, but all right, I'm gonna pick the Tyrants to hold them off. I just think the Tyrants are gonna hold them off. I don't think Mike Williams is gonna get what he's projected. Someone's gonna fall short here on one of these 4 players, and that's what's gonna really trip them up. So not sure which one. It's just the easiest way out of saying I'm picking Knicks win this week. So yeah, highlights, 2 good scores put up this weekend. So some highlights to look at here for the Tyrants: Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Kenyon Drake, Gabe Davis, Chris Godwin, Cole Hardman came through. Defensively, Jahan Ward, Levante David, Rashaan Evans, Eric Kendricks, Roquan Smith. So nice score from his linebackers. Could be the big difference in there. But as far as over here for the Sharks, you had Fred Warner, Mike Parsons, Ernest Jones, Cole Holcomb, Sean Gary, so Dexter Lawrence. So yeah, he had a pretty good defensive showing. I mean, a lot of double-figured players here, and Donald, Kyle Pitts had a good day. George Kittle as well, Tyreek Hill, Miles Sanders, Saquon. So yeah, great win. I think the Tyrants are just going to have enough. I just think one of these players may falter, or it could be over here too. So it's going to be close. Sharks have a better chance percentage-wise because they got a few more players, some good scoring players too. So I'm going to pull for the Tyrants to hold them off this one. Here we're on to our next one. This one is another one that's pretty much in the bag. You're talking 101 points difference. They each have one going. Mike Boone and Russell Wilson. Could not be close. I mean, I don't even know how to put it, but yeah, it's just like I said, this one's pretty much in the bag. So 2 of the top teams, NPP going up against each other, and the Slashers are going to come out victorious. They're going to come out 6-0. Gunslingers are going to fall to 4-2 with a pretty low score. So highlights for the Gunslingers with a 208. Not much for highlights. You had Marcus Mariota, Amari Cooper, and Jacob Phillips, Jermaine Pratt, Jair Alexander, Adrian Phillips. And that's pretty much the extent of any green or anything that might have hit projection or double figure on that. So yeah, just a really poor showing from his squad on that one for him, for Mike. But hopefully bounce back next week. He's got some pretty good players there. Over here for the Slashers, Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, Ramondre Stevenson, Devontae Smith, Derek Brown, defensively, DeMarcus Lawrence, Josh Sweat, Nick Bolton, and the safeties, Richie Grant, John Johnson did well. So yeah, I mean, just really did well all the way up and down the board. A couple here, single digits, but all in all did really well to take home the win. So should be good to go. And we're on to our last matchup, which is the Mungmen and the Gators. And at the moment, The Mugmen have the Gators by 16 points. With the Gators still have 2 players going, they kind of set it at that as 270 that the Gators need to reach. They have Sebastian Joseph Day and Patrick Surtain going. So 16 points is definitely doable. I think I'm going to get my first win this week. Not that it matters. We're in a rebuild, but it's just nice to get a win, you know. So it's against the division foe. So, you know, anything I can do to take one of those guys down, I'm down for it. So I think the Gators are going to pull this one off. Some pretty low scores here, as we said before. So it probably won't be much highlights here, but we're going to take a look at them. For the Mugmen, we'll go with them guys first. They're done. Bailey Zappi got a 19, almost got him a 20, but projected at a 2, so certainly helped. Devin Singletary, Kenneth Walker, Devontae Smith, Mark Andrews, Mike Gesicki, all did really well on the offense. Chris Jones and Jaron Reed, Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Ramsey. For the defensive side for the Mugmen, for the Gators, Adrian Phillips, Forsay Luakon, Miles Jack, Dietrich Wise, Kenan Nuwasu, Sean Gary, Grover Stewart. Defensively did really well. George Kittle came through, got him some points. Started like 4 tight ends because I was down to pretty much nothing. Start with all the injuries and selling off my players. So thank goodness old George got me something there. Traquan Smith and Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson did well for the Gators. So yeah, I think the Gators, myself personally, I think I'm going to win this one. I'm hoping. Probably just jinxed myself as usual. But it is what it is, and that's who I'm picking. And yeah, so the Mugmen will fall to 4-2, and the Gators will move up to 1-5. Get that first win. I think that would leave only the Warlocks left without a victory. At least one win, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to go look, but I'm thinking that's what it is. So, yep, that is what it is. So, thanks, guys. Hope everybody has a great night. Enjoy the game. Go ahead and check on up out of here and get this thing uploaded for you guys so we can get this thing rolling. All right. Later.